everybody, welcome along to the west of Scotland for night 7 of the West Best 3s. You join us this evening. We have another 3 teams vying for a place in the finals. Unfortunately, a team have called off last minute on us, so we only have 3 teams playing this evening. So it will be a section of 3. We'll play in round robin. Each match will consist of 7 mini matches, and there's 2 points for each win, and there is no jack throwing this evening. The 3 teams in action will be Team Charters, Team Ross and Team Notman, and I'll take you through the players of each team as we go through the night. Breakdown of the matches: each team will play 3 singles, 3 pairs and 1 triples against one another, and there will be a 1 power play through each match. As you can see, it will be 4 ends of 3 bowls in the singles, 3 ends of 3 bowls in the pairs, and 3 ends of 2 bowls in the triples. Prize money that the guys are playing for this year: £1,320 to the winners, £540 to the runners up, £240 to the semi-finalists, and £120 to the quarter-finalists. As I said, we are a team short, so as you can see, the teams in action: Team Ross, Team Charters and Team Notman. And the first match we are going to show you will be between Team Charters and Team Notman. So every match will be on the streaming rink tonight, as there is only 3 teams in action. And we will start off with a pairs game, and it will feature, first up, Rhys Notman and Kieran Ward against Danny Charters and Rafi Parisi. So we'll get in, we're good to go. The guys are ready, no trial ends, it will be straight in. So leading off for Team Notman is Kieran Ward, and for Team Charters is Rafi Parisi. As ever, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. If you've got any questions, ping them across and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Yeah, good adjustment there by Kieran after his first ball going a couple of yards through. Rafi looks as if he's made a good adjustment as well. Just shy a couple of feet of running. So will these guys play a pairs match on rink number 2 here at the show rink? There is a singles game going on, and it is young William Charters and John Orr. We'll keep you up to date with the scores from that one. Kieran certainly matched up his second delivery with another good one. Now Rafi, what you're going to get? You're going to get a piece of the jack underneath that. Ooh. Just come across the face of it, unlucky. So the other team waiting on the losers of this first match is Jonathan Ross, Billy Wilson and Brian McAleese, aka Noble. So whoever loses this first match, they will face Team Ross in game number 2, and then we'll finish off with the winners of this game against Team Ross in the last to see who will make it to finals night, which is only 2 weeks away now. Already had 6 qualifiers and 1 remaining qualifier next Monday evening. He's just a bit of a yard through there. Danny's just going to be on the inside here as well. Yeah, he's pretty decent. It's in the count. Danny's changing over to play the other side. Being very aggressive at it. Just holding off. He just needs to make the last wee bit. Yeah, it's in the count. Well, Danny being aggressive again. Oh, he's under. So it's going to be a big count here in the first end of this pairs match. So it was a count of 4 in the first end. Off to a fly up. Kieran opting to go off the forehand, which is probably the biggest swinging hand on this rink. Rafi following suit as well. Rafi also just pulling up ever so slightly short. Yeah, that was very good. Good adjustment. Yeah, just the other side of it actually. So there'll be a chance for Rafi to settle in. Lionel just about do him if he makes a trip. Just left it again, unfortunately. Kieran will just be looking to split the difference. Yeah, he's nailed that. Very good. Force Rafi to change over. Play it backhand side. He's just overplayed it. Yeah, too keen to get to it. There's going to be advantage Notman and Ward here. The changeover. So just like that, the singles game is already finished. After 4 ends, it was victory for John Orr, 4 shots to 1 against William Charters. So the first points of the night go to Team Notman. Not too bad, Reese. Very good actually. So let me try and get the big stick in for Rafi. He's constantly stood in front of the camera here. Reese just going through the back. But he's opting for a wee bit of weight. He'll need a lot of weight just to hold that. It will go down quick. Well, Rumble, they sail up for fourth shot just now. Yep, Reese just pulling up a bit short. So it's going to be another count of 4. It's going to be an 8-0 lead after 2 ends, getting down the last end of this first match. It's going to be a flying start for Team Notman. I think the boys for Team Charters will just be looking to try and get on the board, settle themselves down. It's only 2 mini fixtures down. There is 7 mini fixtures in this match, so plenty of time to settle themselves in. Yeah, it's been a really solid start. Kieran set the ends up well so far. Asking all the questions at Rafi and Danny. All in good weight this time. Yep. It's probably his best delivery so far. It's a big help. That's me just issuing the warning about standing in front of the camera. Yeah, he thought that was quick out his hand, but certainly not quick, only a couple inches behind the white. The boys are experiencing a bit of different times up at East Kilbride, new carpet. I'm fortunate enough to play it a couple of weeks ago. It's certainly a bit slower just as it sort of beds in for the boys, but it's a good bit slower than what they've been used to, so I'm sure they'll be glad when they get a few stretches into it. It must be helping them play on here because they've started off like a house on fire. Yep. Just no positive off Danny, I don't think. He's just dunking for cover, holding quite a few shots. Well done it, give it a good bash. You're going to hang around. Well, looks like 2 from here, so it's going to be an opening 10-0 victory in the pairs game. Scott, you've asked, is it Danny Charters or Harry Hill that's playing? Well, the way that he played there, I would suggest it's Harry Hill, but I'm sure the boys will be happy that that first one's out the road, and they'll hope to improve as the matches go on. So the next match that we will bring you will be a singles game. There's 2 guys that you've just seen. Rafi is going to be staying on the rink for Team Charters, and Kieran Ward will be staying on for Team Notman. So it is short and sharp, so that is the first round of mini matches over. I can bring you the first scoreboard of the night, which shows you Team Notman have the maximum 4 points plus 13 shots, courtesy of that 10-0 victory in the pairs. And Team Charters will be looking to get off the board in this match. And Team Ross is waiting in the wings to play in game number 2. So Rafi's won the toss. He's elected to play the same jack length that the boys against him were playing in the first game. Just a couple of feet short by Kieran. Good track here for Raphael, down to his weight. Oh, I think he just left it. Yep. Might just force Kieran to switch over onto the other side. Oh, Rafi, just need to miss your front bull now and stretch your legs. I think you've just left it again. Oh dear. So it could be a full count of 3 coming here in the first end of this singles game. He's all over the track. Is he just going to slow up enough? He is. Well, going for the strings, only one conceded. Kieran will be riding a bit of a crest of a wave. Him and Mark Rennick managed to win a PBA qualifier up at the home club, East Kilbride. They'll be on their way to Potters just after Christmas. I'm sure he'll look forward to that experience. So it's 2 shots. So let's stick with this 3/4 length jack. He is pulling the mat up a bit. Certainly working to effect just now. He's very steady. Lost delivery just about 18 inches past. This is a better opener for Rafi. Yeah, much better. Well played, Jit. Good effort by Kieran. And then just indicating that last bill is the shot. Just be a similar effort for Rafi. Rest either one of the bills, anything inside's good. The track was really good, he's just pushed through it. Kieran's in about his work again here. Just needs to hold up. Weight's good enough, I think. Yeah, very good. So Rafi stick with the draw. Just adjust his weight in his last delivery. Track's good. Steady's a touch, it's in for second anyway. Yep. Good enough for second. So after 2 ends it's going to be a 3-0 lead to Kieran Ward. Halfway through this singles match. All good, Stevie Bentley. Hope you're doing well as well, pal. Well, Kieran's left a wee opportunity here for Rafi. Just about a yard short, his first delivery. You found your weight just ever so slightly high. Good enough just to peel it? Oh, no. Well, you're going to pick the gap through both bulls? Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough just now. Could it be the first shot for Rafi of the night? Getting switched over to play the other side. Just run. Well, 3 short bulls. Wee chance here now to make it interesting. Go down the last if he gets another shot in. It's not overly high. His last one made the gap, but I don't think he's going to make the same gap this time. Nope. However, it will be 1. Can relax now that he's off the mark. I wonder if he'll try and do something different with this jack length. So he has slightly length that he's kept the mat back. Kieran was pulling the mat up, so slightly longer jack than what's been played so far. Unfortunately, he's not adjusted to that longer weight. Good few yards short there. Well, this one looks better, it just gets off the track. Yeah, it's a winner for now. Kieran will be looking for a couple of feet on his last delivery. Well, I think he's just overplayed this. He's not going to get inside it. Now. The match he's been not really in. He's got a chance here to draw away, to hold a draw with one delivery to come. But he needs to add this in first. Well, track seems okay. Taking the weight doesn't look too bad either. Yep, it's going to be enough at this moment. So, pressure now shifts across to Kieran. Looked as if he was cruising to victory. However, as things stand, it's going to be appeals. It's on its way. Has he got the weight? Still turning, but is it going to be enough? Has Rafi rescued? He has indeed. It's going to be 2 shots and a 3-all draw to get Team Charters off the mark for the night. We'll switch across to show you the last end of the pairs game. Currently 3-0 to Notman and Orr. Charters has just come down and scuffed the white out into the open. John's just played a ball in an area that he potentially could lose 3. Team Charters currently holding 1, but that's not good enough, being 3-0 down in this match. So Danny's taking his medicine, just trying to draw in for second, just to lose by 1. He's done it. So it will be 2 points there in that match for Team Notman after a pairs win of 3-2. But Rafi did manage to secure a point, so after 4 rounds of matches, Team Notman still out in front. So there's the latest scoreboard. Team Notman have 7 points and Team Charters securing that 1 point as they now move on to the 3rd round of mini matches. And the match that we'll bring you on the streaming rink now will be a pairs game, and it will be Kieran Ward staying on again, and he's joined this time by John Orr. And Rafi is also staying on the stream, but he'll be joined this time by young William Charters. John's just asked if I feel lonely because I don't have Johnny next to me. And the answer is I'm quite happy actually. Quite glad of the peace and quiet. So the 2 boys that have just played out a draw in the singles are going to lead off each of their teams. They seem quite determined that they're sticking to this sort of a 3/4 length jack. But interesting in this match, Keelan's decided to lead off. He has forehand this time. Yep, very good start. Yep, Rafi just overcompensating for his first shot delivery. Yeah. Well, Rafi, if you slip your own bill here, if you've got the weight, you'll not be far away. But just not making the trip. Slip, that front one's good. Yep, that's in for now. All the pressure on William. Well, depends if you've got enough weight on this one. It will go quick if you're just under it. He's not pushed it in any instance. John just looking to slip over the top with this short bull. Probably doesn't want to sit right next to the two short bulls. Yep, leaving enough gaps. That's counting. Good bull. William, you're out in the big drawing line. Could potentially lose a big count here if they're not careful. Well, Rafi's decided he's had enough. Let's have a go at it. Was the call. Yep. It's a fair effort. So it's close for the fourth shot, definitely holding 3, so it's going to be a big count here in the first end of this pair's match. John will be looking to get inside his own. He's going to drop it down. It's just held off. So, looking for the fourth shot. Yep, so it's going to be the fourth shot. So a massive lead to kick off this pair's game. Yeah, good start, but Kieran showing that he can do it off with both hands, going in that direction. Pretty decent reply as well, but Rafi just a yard over. Yeah, lovely stuff. Well, Rafi, if you adjusted the weight anything, you're a fair effort. Just passed again, but the right way to play it. Yeah, good end of balls, exactly where they wanted it, providing a wee bit of cover at the back. Well, Rafi, if you can just narrow it a wee blade here. Yep, giving it a chance if it just steadies. Bit of effort, Oh, what a bill that is. Yep. So just at the changeover, I'll just flick the camera over just to bring you a wee bit of rank 1. As you can see on the scoreboard, it's 2-2 between Reece Notman and Danny Charters. Danny is currently sitting 1 right in the middle there. That green bill just right in the middle is holding the shot, and Reece has only got 1 delivery to go. So it could be the first full points on the board for Team Charters if Reece manages to miss this one. Bill's on its way. It'll just come into screen for you in a wee second. Hasn't got enough weight to get to it. It's certainly pushing it up, but it's not going to be enough. So it looks like there's going to be a victory over there for Danny Charters in the singles game. We'll flick back to this pair's match. The head hasn't changed after 1 delivery each. Well, William, you're close. How close are you going to get to it though? Oh, I think you've got a bad result, kid. Yep, the last bill that John played. So John asking all the questions about the position of the head. Kieran didn't want him to play the same bill as his last. Touches the bull on the top side, he would spring it to the 2 bulls against. And he's just trying to dodge away on that other side, but he might just have got the best second prize there, because I'm assuming that they were going to try and play through that gap to turn the bull away. It does narrow the head down quite considerably. He might just be forced to play a couple of yards over here. Just try and get some jack movement on this. You can just get top side of his own bull or green bull onto the short bull. Can't really see any disaster stories. Yeah, does have 2 bulls in the head. So, made up his mind. See what he goes for. I'd suggest it's going to be his forehand side. Any contact in the green bull in the front. Yep, certainly aggressive enough. What's he going to get? Might even just get to this right through the gap. Oh, he's made an... Very, very unlucky. He's managed to flick Kieran's bull across with it. Got his target, just never got the right result. So it's going to be 1 shot to Warren or rather. And they'll go 5-0 up. And we're playing the last end of this match. So, Team Charters decided this is their power play. So anything they score this end will be doubled. So they're looking to score 3 shots, which would double to 6. Managed to get them the 2 points required. Well, Kieran gave him half a wee chance and he's taken it. Right side of it. Well, looks a decent reply here by Kieran. Certainly added the weight from his first delivery. I feel we'll be looking for a similar effort. Just any contact in the jack back to his own bull will be pretty decent. Just get caught in that front one. John's just told Kieran he's quite happy with how it's sitting. If he manages to reach this back bull just on the wing, kind of splits them all up. Yeah, fair effort. Well, are you going to stay up to this jack? Oh, you've found enough of it, but you've got the wrong side of it. Very unlucky. Yeah, Rafi thinks the bowling gods are against him already. I'm assuming John will just want anything kind of foot past on the top side here. This is all the front stuff. And he's even better than that. Yep, that's down for sleeping now. So it's going to be very difficult to try and make 3 shots from this. Unless they plant the 2 bulls away. So Rafi wants a quick delivery underneath his own 2 front ones. It's just difficult to play that kind of weight. Will hold off for a long time. I think you've got to be more positive if you're going to play that shot off that side. I don't see much danger here now for John. He's just anything over on that side's pretty decent. Has he got the weight? Squeezed enough. Well, Williams made up his mind that he's changing his hand, going to try and move things. I think they're going to need a wing and a prayer with Williams' last bill here to make the 3 net 6 that they're looking for. Yeah, that just gives them best back. Well, certainly made an adjustment. William, are you going to get under the front one? The answer is no. So it's going to be an 8-0 victory in this pairs match. Should mean Team Notman will race out in front in the section, with only triples left to come in this fixture. So all the players will be back on the rink to conclude the first fixture of tonight. So, as I said, they have won 4 of the 6 fixtures so far. One defeat coming for Reese in the singles against Danny Charters. So So currently as things stand, it is 9 points Team Notman and 3 points Team Charters. What it does mean is it confirms that Team Charters will play in the next fixture, and that will give us the opportunity to see the first balls delivered from Team Ross, who you've heard in the commentary box telling everybody else how it's done for 6 weeks, so we'll see how he gets on tonight. So this triples game will be another 3-end encounter, however each player only has 2 balls. I think it's important that Team Charters win this match just to try and narrow the gap on Team Notman. And Kieran's leading off for Team Notman again. Just a bit short on that one. Yep, so after the lead's delivered, it's advantage Team Charters. Kieran throwing in a couple of short ones. Well, William's a wee bit excited there, he's lost his first delivery. But just try to force his cell round the short stuff. Well, he's slightly just beaten Kieran's 2 balls, but still another wee opportunity here for Team Charters to try and shut down the head, but Williams just pushed through that one again. Uncharacteristic, but he's lost both his balls there. Kind of let Reese off the hook. This one's just struggling yet. Yeah, so Danny's going to the mat, a happy man. Danny says he wishes he stayed in the house and watched the Moscone Cup. Well, your track's decent here. All you need to do is run, beat the front stuff. Oh, he's left that short, so John Orr going to the mat, a couple against, but certainly plenty of room for man of his calibre. Track sound enough, or is it? Oh, it's just held off. It was actually really good. All you need to do is run here, Danny, and you're in for number 3. Yep. So 3 against. Narrow what a blade, John. You're pretty decent. Suggest he's thinner. Is he going to get inside the back one? Just run past. But it might be second shot. Yep, so he did get a saviour with that last bill. Team Charters strike first. So it probably was the first jack that we've seen on the actual tee in all the matches so far that we've shown. Just caught out Team Notman. Kieran and Reese both pulling up short with their deliveries, so we'll see if we get the same going in this direction. Well, all good weight, Rafi. Oh dear. Not a good start. Kieran's all over the track on that side. Just needs to pull up a touch. Rafi just looking to miss his own bull on the inside. I think he's just overcorrected on this one. Yep, it's going to hang on to the back of the rink right enough, but another chance here for Kieran to get in tight. Track's good again. If you've lost out in your last delivery, you're good. Yep, decent adjustment. I'm just following that down on the same side. Yeah, not bad, yep. Yeah, well played. That's the winner in for now. Reese following it down. I think he's just overplayed it. Track was pretty decent. William wanting to try and get another in. Same delivery as your last. Well, played thinner, but is he going to get enough to beat the green one? Yeah, just pulled up. Oh. I think he's just cheery again. Yeah, it's got a couple hanging just past it. The short bull just past the white as well, so John might just choose to be a bit aggressive on Kieran's front one. Maybe that's why Danny's changing over onto the forehand. Wants to slide that front. Oh, got enough. Oh, 2 against. Oh, John. Just need to beat Kieran's front bull here, and I think you're very close. Ooh, just caught up in it. I think Daniel just stick with his forehand side. Try and miss his own last bull now. Hand comes back everything, so he just needs to miss the front as long as he's good weight. Yeah, it'll be pretty close. Falls down. Well, John, how's your weight? Because the track's very, very good. You're going to get back to it? You just fell out the wrong side. But again, he might have just saved a couple of shots. He's the last delivery. Nope, confirmed it's 2 shots. So, and a much needed win for Team Charters. They're going to go down the last. 3-0 in front. Team Notman have decided that they're playing their power play. So 3-0 down. They're looking to score 2 shots this end, and it will take them in front. Anything they score here will be doubled. So after this end, as I say, Team Ross will be making their debut this season. It's Johnny Ross, Billy Wilson and Brian McAleese. They've been warming up on the sidelines. Their bowling arms have been knocking back some Magners and Tennants. Well, it's not the end that Team Charters wanted, to have 2 short bulls to start the end when they're protecting a 3-0 lead against the power play. It looks as if Kieran's made a good adjustment. Yep, ask lots of questions. William here, he's just looking for a really, really good close second shot. Certainly out in a decent track. Needs to just bite in now. Yeah, it was a fair second shot just at this stage. Reese just doesn't want to tap the bull, I would suggest, because he just brings it out. Well, holding the 2 that they require. And Danny's changing William over, trying to play the gap through the 2 bulls. He was concentrating too much on the line and he's not pushed through it. So Danny's going to be up against it with his 2 bulls. Well, Danny told William what he wanted to play. He wanted to play through the gap, so just wondering whether he does the same or whether he's going to attack off his forehand and try and clatter the 3 balls away. Well, he's certainly playing more aggressive. What's he going to get? Oh, we get a wee flick, just take him off it. So he's still going to be the match lie down with only one delivery to come.
I could almost go and play to cap Lyles if I get the.
So at least they're showing him where he wants it, just anything in front really. I suggest he just wants to split one away from these three. All three possibly could go out the head as things stand. It's certainly tight, but should go quick. Missing the line. Oh. Yeah, he just missed it, so good use of the power play. Put pressure on Danny, only required a 2 to make it net 4. And that's what they've done. So from 3-0 down, they're going to score 2 net 4. And it's going to be another 2 points to Team Notman to round off fixture number 1. And I'll bring you the first scoreboard after round 1 of fixtures. As you can see, 5 out of 7 matches were won by Team Notman, and they have 11 points from the first fixture. Team Charters will stay on the rink. They will face Team Ross, who will get their night underway now. And the first match that will bring you in those sets of fixtures. Will be a pairs game, and it will be Ryan McAleese and Johnny Ross, and they will face against Danny Charters and Rafi Parisi. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of form we'll see from Team Ross. Noble not playing much indoor these days, he's telling me before we went on air. But certainly got the standard required. So, boys just making their way onto the rink now. I think Noble's telling us it's quite cold in the stadium this evening. He's wearing his tammy hat. Must not have combed his hair before he came out this evening. So here we go, Rafi leading off. He's decided he's going to move over onto this forehand side, which is a good call. Yep, line was pretty decent, just a yard over. Noble's going the backhand side. We did allow Team Ross a couple of ends before we kicked off this evening on the two rinks that we're playing on, just because the other two teams were going to play a few ends on it during the first match. We didn't want them going in cold, so we allowed them to go out and have a few ends on the carpet, which they did before 7 o'clock. It's just unfortunate, as I say, the team pulling out on us last minute meant that we've only got 3 teams in action tonight, which kind of just throws the balance off of how the night runs. Yep, just over adjusted there, Noble. He's picked the track twice. Raphael just be looking to get inside his shot bull, which is only about 2 feet past. Yep, track looks a bit right. Yep, having the benefit of that first fixture might just prove crucial. We'll soon see. No, but your weight's alright, you might just stick around enough. Yep, not a bad effort. For a bloody green, he was good. Well, Danny's sticking on this backhand as well to try and get inside Rafi's Jack Kai built. Yeah, played that pretty well. And here he is, the mad Irishman, being asked to attack it. Now is he going to hold up to that? Does go with the weight if you... Fair effort. It's not bad again here, Banani. Just through the back. Well, certainly higher than his first delivery. But it's away again. Maybe just dropped a wee bit of weight off it. Danny just over again, so I don't think it'll change Johnny's shot much. Yep, still want the aggressive shot, so baptism of fire there for El Presidente. He's going to lose 2, possibly 3 in the first end. 2 conceded. That's probably my first opportunity of the night to tell Johnny that that wasn't the right shot to play. He's been sitting here for 6 weeks telling people that it's a difficult shot to play off of that side, just that bit of weight, because it can just move off the line, unfortunately, if you're just ever so slightly under the weight, and then if you play more aggressive it can certainly hang off. So he hasn't learned in all the weeks that he's been sitting here telling other people, and it is 3 shots conceded in the first end. Plenty of time for them though to turn it around. Yeah, much better opener here for Rafi than he showed in the first set of fixtures. There's a good reply here from Noble if he just makes the trip. Yeah, pretty decent stuff now. Johnny getting Noble to change overhand. Any lift on his own bull or just sliding under. Certainly set it off okay. Very much in about his work. Long result now. Can count himself unfortunate actually. Al McLean, last ball by Irish Buddy just knocked down my Christmas tree. We're still feeling the effects of it here, we're still get rumbling away. So decent end by Rafi, putting in a cover bull with his last one. Just missed it for a blade really, Noble. Fair effort. Pretty decent standard of head. Tell you, Rafi would make a terrible glazer. Forever in front of the head. Well, you certainly wee touch, Johnny. You might just get back to this shot bull. Fair effort. Well, it's down off of Johnny, he's very good. Yep.
Johnny, to be honest, you're better just running at it. You could be 2 or 3 down. You've got nothing really on. My arm's wonky at the moment. No, just run through it.
Well, a coffee noble just to run through the head. Is he going to hold up to it? He's not, he's away. However, has taken Rafi's side back ball away. So they'll need to cover down on the spot at that side. And that wasn't the cover at that side they were looking for, it was behind the head, but well, Johnny's up, had a look at the head. Suggest it's still going to be the forehand side. The green bull that's just sort of a bull short on the left as we can see it on the screen. And that's probably his target. So try and force through that. All the play in the back corner. Well, he's went off the other side, which I find strange. So it was another count of 3, which is massive. And Johnny's getting in quick with a power play. 6-0 down, playing the last end of this first round of fixtures in this match. And he's shouting for the power play, so he's going to be looking for 3 shots, which will give him 6 to get a draw. Or looking for the big count of 4 to score 8. In the singles match, William Charters finished losing 4-2 to Billy Wilson. We'll hopefully see Billy on the stream later on. I know that he's got some interested spectators back home. Taylor and Lily are watching. Granda. And they'll be on the telly later on for you to watch. Yeah, he's certainly enjoying the benefit of having the match on the carpet earlier on. There's Rafi playing some decent stuff now. Noble just unlucky. Weight was great, just on the top side. So Danny was just wanting to turn in the white down into the corner. So he's asked Noble to be aggressive about his work. Looking for any movement on this jack. Is he going to stay up to it? Oh, he's gave him a chance. Yep, holding one, but just brings in the back two of Noble now. Danny will looking to get in and try and beat that one, as we can see it just in the back left hand corner. That is a ball that's just beyond the white at the moment. He's either got a draw on the forehand to get inside the jack high bull or beat. Yep. Yeah, looks pretty decent. Just doesn't want to sit alongside that though, because the two bulls. Yep, it splits the call, the two bulls. Johnny will be happy if he gets to draw one this evening. He's just missing that in the top. But he did miss the back one, so the shot's still there. And Danny was asking for it just to stay on. Made contact with that. Well, this looks like the best effort yet. Could he get the split and run onto the jack? Oh, what an effort, but gave himself a big chance. Well, Danny's sticking on this forehand side. I think he just wants to be on the jack. Well, he's got a wee turn on that. So, time for a Johnny Ross special. Probably going to change over onto the forehand side. He's got the play down in the back corner. Look for a wee touch in the jack. Well, he's not a million miles away, you know. Oh, just too heavy for the job. So, it's not going to be enough to get anything out of the game. Played his power play, but it's going to be 2 net 4, and it will be a victory for Team Charters by 6 shots to 4. And Mr. Danny Charters will be staying on the streaming rink, and he'll face against Johnny Ross in a singles game. So, after the first match it was honours even. Johnny scoring 2 points courtesy of Billy Wilson's winning the singles. Team Charters did manage to get themselves a couple of points there in that pairs game. So early doors in this fixture, with Team Ross to play Team Notman later on this evening. Team Ross will be looking to score a few points, get a couple of points behind Team Notman at least for the shootout later on. And we're underway in the singles game. Johnny led off. Just dropped it about 5 feet short. Oh, follow the leader. Danny dropped him short as well. Johnny's kind of went T to T on them. He's kind of caught himself out just at the start. Now Danny's in the right road. All in weight to there. Yep, fair adjustment. Well played. No, Johnny's sticking with the forehand. Certainly a decent enough line. Probably just needs a wee skiffle off it. Oh, he's got it perfect. Lovely ball. Yep, thought Danny might do that. Only one against. A couple of second shots. Very, very close, you know. Very close. What a ball that is. And he'll score 2 shots. Well, good work by Johnny with his last delivery. Goes for nothing. Danny takes a 2-0 lead after the first end. So, Jack on the tee, however Danny's brought him up well up, so change of length completely. Leading off this forehand side, but I think he's overdone it. Oh dear, lost his first ball. How costly would that be? Yeah, fair opener by Johnny. Better than fair actually, really good opener. Danny's changed over as well, playing the other side. A big jack to stop on, but don't think he's pushed it onto the right line. Scared himself with his first delivery, I feel. And Johnny with the opportunity now to settle in properly. Playing a lot of aggressive shots in that first pairs match. Yeah, steady stuff on the drop. I'm just wondering whether Danny will take a wee chance. I thought he might just run off the other side, but we're looking just to get underneath this bull. He's just going to get caught on it. So, chance for a full count of 3 shots here. Put himself in front. Track's really good. Weight's really good. Just stopped on it. But good enough. That'll be 3 shots, Johnny Ross. Straight back in the game. He moves in front, 3-2. So he's decided to go back T to T, which surprised me a little. He's made a better fist of his opening delivery this time. Just about 18 inches. And Danny's out in a nice big road. Get back everything if you push through it enough, but And he's left that a couple of yards out. Yeah, it doesn't look bad here again. Fair stuff. And Danny just again pulling up short, so another opportunity here. Yeah, enough to make the trip, Johnny. I think you might just feed under this to count at the moment, but left enough room. Let's force Danny to change over. Call was the back shot's number 1. Are you going to make the trip? Nope, just fell into the pack, so it's going to be a cheap 3. After being 2-0 down, Johnny's going to race into a 6-2 advantage with 1 end to go. Interesting to see Johnny in this direction. Yeah, he's keeping to the T to T. Yeah, and a good starter. Danny will just be wanting to try and push through a couple of these, give himself a wee chance to narrow the shot difference. Yep, good opener. Very good opener. There's your weight, Johnny. I'll get back, but I think you've just over. Yep. So let's beat it. Good chance, Danny. Turn the jack round, take it away from him. Any stopping time? You sure are. Yep. Good stuff. Holding the pair. Johnny just trying to draw this off. Great line. Is he going to make it? Still going. Oh, just not enough. So it's going to be a high scoring singles game. Real opportunity here for Danny to claw some of those shots back. Has he through it? The answer is no. So Johnny gets 2 points on the board for his team with a 6-4 win over Danny Charters. We'll switch over to the pairs game in round 1 that's happening. And screams a hurry. It's currently 2-0 to Team Ross, courtesy of Noble and Billy Wilson. 2-0 up, and I think Billy just drew the shot there when the shot was against.
second or not going to do any. That's your rain coming in, pal. It's just a drawn a slow hand to leave that, just in case you gave one away.
Is there a bull behind it?
Your bull's in front of you, right. So there's zero danger.
Almost saying there's zero danger for Billy to change over and play the other hand.
Come on, bud. What's the fee?
Draw, can I get round that last one, aye? Whereabouts? Outside the ball, inside it?
Inside it.
Now Rafi's wanting to play a positive shot. He does have some position just behind it, but
On the ball one? You want me, that one, see the very one at front, you want me inside that?
Aye.
yeah. Call for big weight. He's delivered, but he's pulled it across. So it's going to be another one shot to Wilson and Noble. They're going to be they're going to be 3-0 up, playing the last end of this pairs game. So the first two opening deliveries in this pairs game won't be counting at the end of it, I can assure you that. Noble shouts that he's closer. He's right. It wouldn't have been difficult, but he's right. It's a good one. Well done. Both playing opposite hands. Rafi deciding to stay on the ditch side. I don't think he's pushed this yet, you know. Oh dear. Dropped that. A few yards short. Wish I mic'd up Noble. He's giving a running commentary cell. He says that's round about it. Yep, good stuff. Holding a good 2. Now Rafi, if you're giving yourself a chance with this, certainly better than your first 2 deliveries. How much is it going to get back? The answer is it all. What's going to be the winner? So, Billy sticking with the inside hand here. Just be looking to rest the last bull. It's got enough just to hold up to it. Just not enough. William playing on the ditch side, looking just to get down and inside. It's a great effort, just fell out, only one.
Cheese skis yet.
Might just have set up a wee shot though. Oh, Billy, certainly for that
Come on, pal.
big effort for you just down the rest.
They're just the same
Burgundy Bull.
18 inches.
Well, William, this looks like number 2 getting in. Yeah,
Go, pal. You're 2 down. That's roughly jack high. Just to go to the last bill, that's it. Come on, pal.
well, Billy,
Listen, I wouldn't be back at the moment.
looking in about your work. Are you going to stay up to it? Yeah. Shut down a lot of options. I thought that's the shot William would have played with his last. Just
The line the third shot. Try and clear that if you can.
What you at?
Why not?
Just take that one bullet.
Let's take it out. Let's see what else happens after. Just be the whole there anyway. Just go for it.
well, that's William to play big weight. He certainly did. And it rumbled a few feathers, but in the end it's going to be one shot to Noble and Billy. They'll take a 4-0 win. That means that from those 2 mini matches it will be 4 points to Team Ross. So So the next match we will bring you will be another pairs match. This time it will be Johnny Ross and Billy Wilson, and they'll play against uncle and nephew Danny Charters and William Charters. I can just bring you updated scoreboard. As you can see with those 2 victories, it takes Team Ross above Team Charters now. Now 6 points. A couple of fixtures to come. Like, looking increasingly likely that we might have a showdown between Team Notman and Team Ross to see who qualifies from this evening. But what's still to be played for? Team Charters will want to try and score as many as they can these last couple of fixtures. Yeah, good start by William. Yeah, lovely response. Yeah, really lovely stuff. Be slightly unlucky there. 2 great deliveries and shot against them.
You're going to have to change it off it. Tell them just buy it.
Billy donning the colours of Cow these days. Makes a wee trip across the water to play for the Cow side. Currently involved in a three-way battle, I believe. Themselves, Dumbarton and White Inch, I think, are all vying for that place back in the first division. Sorry, Inverclyde. Dumbarton not involved, Inverclyde. Yeah, it's a smashing effort here. Anything just a foot or two past. Pretty decent. Just pulling up Jack High, so change ends. Ross and Wilson currently hold one. Danny's certainly got a bit of play here. He just needs any wee contact on the Blue Bulls. Pretty decent. Best backs against him, but once touching that Bull solid, he's pretty good.
Centre line and that behind. Eh? Centre line and that behind. Aye. There. That pull doesn't help. Right.
Just a minute, lad. Cheers.
Why that man, you're not far away.
Well, you going to slide that Bull, Johnny?
You're only far away, pal.
So Danny will be looking to make an adjustment on the weight. Needs to be up to this. Any contact in the Blue Bull. Yeah, fair effort. The Bull high, really.
It's going to skate now. So if it's going anywhere, it's coming off the green bull to go that way. Try and just drift inside my bull into here.
Well, just trying to get top side of that Jack. Yeah, it might not be too bad depending how heavy Danny plays on it, but they're just looking for a small touch on it. Yeah, John, I do apologise. I did check the table earlier on this evening, but get mixed up there. It's not Dumbarton, it's definitely Inverclyde that are involved. A three-way tussle. I think you guys and Kill are still to go to White Inch, so they're not out the reckoning just yet, but yous are certainly in a commanding position. Yep, so the guys have decided to take one. Totally agree with that. Any contact and they could have given away a pair, so one shot, Ross and Wilson after the first end. So it was another busy weekend. Bowls action across the country. Ladies across the country were playing in regional event, and it was the west side that came out victorious, managing to win all three games. However, the way that points format goes, it does make things very close regardless of the first couple of results. So, but it was the west team that were victorious. There was senior and gents league action on Saturday. We had a dramatic game here at the West of Scotland. Lanarkshire were one shot in front with one rink left on. However, West of Scotland Rink managed to secure a 2 to win by a shot, which means that they're still top of senior division. And then on Sunday was National 2 Bowl Pairs Playdowns. Qualifiers all over the country. And then the gents side, it was Aberdeen, Bradley Buchan and Jack Miller qualifying in the north. Falkirk, Darren Cooper and Gary Hutchison qualifying in the south. Galleon also qualifying, Kenny Craig and Cameron Wilson, and Midlothian pairing. Probably favourites just on paper, Ronnie Duncan, Colin Walker. They'll take their place at Arbroath in March. And on the ladies' side, up in the north it was Lauren Roddy and Kim Watt from Stonehaven. Tweedbank pairing, Carla Upton and Lauren Gregg. Blantyre's Sophie McKitten, Christine McClellan. And last but certainly not least, Rowan, Sarah Campbell and Laura McCabe of the West of Scotland managed to make it through. Now qualified in 2 disciplines when it gets to time of March up at Arbroath. So well done to the girls. And there was also under 17 international trial as well. Well done to all those that were selected for the side. We'll go to Antrim in March. So back to the action. Currently Williams just holding shot just beyond the jack, but plenty of room. You'd expect the boys to get inside that. Yep. Don't look bad here at all, Danny. Yep, that's going to be number 1. Now Johnny made the adjustment. Your track surface are good for it. Just needs a grip of the back one to hold in for 2. Still a pair to the Charters. Done not bad again. Yeah, lovely stuff. Well, it's going to make it very difficult in the draw. Suggest that you might have to change over here. Close for the third one now. Only problem with Johnny playing weight in the forehand is that you can tell Danny Charters has played a couple of bowls. He's walked past and said that he's on holiday when the Commonwealth Games comes around, if anybody's watching. Not to bother to phone him. He certainly won't be getting the cameraman's job either if he doesn't get out the road. Well, Johnny's setting up. Wonder if he's going to be aggressive to this. Billy, do you like it? Just needs to get back. Well, 10-1 off for sure. So, see if you can match up the third one, Danny. You played 2 crackers. Certainly tracked it. on your way again. Yeah, good stuff. Really good stuff. 3 shots to himself there. Now they'll go in front 3-1, playing the last end of this pair's game. So it can tell you the singles match in rank 1 between Noble and Rafa has finished, and it was a 4-2 win for Noble. It'll be another 2 points to Team Ross. Will it be winners shared as Charters ×2 lead 3-1 here? So important end, context of the night probably. Yes, made an adjustment there. It's pretty good stuff. Well, certainly looks further. It's got a chance if it just reaches. Yeah, just left it, but might have, yeah, just given Billy a wee guide just underneath that bull now, playing a yard over the pace. Turning the white, turning the bull. Just never pushed through it, however. He has turned his own bull up a couple of turns. Wonder if that just gives Johnny an opportunity. 2 seconds. I think Johnny would probably take a draw at this stage. Danny will be looking for it to get another bull in. Just looking a bit vulnerable. He's just left it short. So definitely going to be the forehand to try and play a yard over. Let's see if we can see it from this angle. Down the throat of it. What's he going to get? Oh, just held off. Is the bill going to live with us? Well, just hangs on at the back of the rink. That might be another option. I think Danny definitely needs to try and have something just beyond, but count as well. It's over the front, but what's it getting? If anything, that's probably a hindrance actually. You can get the inside edge now off that last bull. And the two of them will go. Are you going to get back? Oh, he's got the wrong side of it. But does have 2 beyond. You can see there. There's 2 bulls beyond the jack, which are both Johnny's. I think the only play that Johnny will have is in the front blue bull to try and turn that up onto the jack. So I think Danny will try and get down towards the tee off the other side. No danger of losing a count at the head. He's going to make jack movement to make something work. Yep, certainly the road to put something round the back. Has he got the weight? Still running just now. He won't let it get back a touch. Well. Yep, still can get that right down into the ditch with turning one of these blue bulls solid onto it. I think it's the only play he's got. Yep, just those bulls sort of a 2 feet short. I think it's got to be a play on them. Getting the jack right back to the back of the rink definitely makes a pair if it stays in the confines. I don't think it'll be short, it'll be through the front bulls, make some movement. Don't think a peel will be a bad result for Johnny in the context of how the table looks at this moment in time. Yep, certainly aggressive enough. Well, what are you going to get? Well, wasn't to be, so it's going to be a 4-1 win for the Charters. And they'll secure 2 points there. And the only fixture remaining in this fixture will be a triples game. I'll bring you the scores on the doors. And as you can see, Team Notman, courtesy of that earlier victory against Team Charters, still out in front on 11 points. However, Team Ross have now scored 8 points. And Charters bringing up the rear with 7. So, important game. If Team Ross manage to secure the 2 points here, there will be 1 point in it going into the matches against Team Notman. It'll be a straight shootout between those two, regardless of what happens. It'll only be those two teams that will be able to affect who wins the evening. But Team Johnny Ross will be looking to try and get into that fixture as close as possible, score a few shots as well. You can see 24 the difference in shots for Team Notman. Johnny only +3 at this moment in time. So a huge triples game coming your way. It'll be Rafi leading off for Team Charters. Let's see what hand he's going to start off this time. Been swapped around any time he's been on the streaming rink. Yep, he's back to the backhand. He did pick the line, just left it short. So, Noble leading off for Team Johnny. He's followed him down the backhand as well. Yeah, not bad at all. Couple of bills short of Jack Kite. Well, no, but hitting inside your last ball is pretty good. Just slightly over, I think, but you can get top side of it. Ooh. Two decent efforts. Dearie me. I'm glad we're past the watershed at 9:15 at night. I will apologise on behalf of anybody that's offended by that. Not good.
Come on, bud. Turn me in and make it look good, because I've not looked good for years. Big turn and in. That's alright. Take the heat off. Stay that. Work by your wood. Boy, what did it face? Feels like you're alright, son. Go on, all the way in. All the way. Well done. Good ball, son. All the way to one in it. You're just going
Yeah, pretty decent there by William, just beyond. Well, Billy, don't look too bad here at all. Grip of that and across. So, Danny just holding on to shot here, but that's fraught with danger. 3 seconds against. So we'll be looking for another one in. Chua caught in the short one. It's a difficult shot to play, just trying to get underneath the edge onto the short bull. Certainly an effort to it. Oh, just missed top side of the white. Well, give myself one in that corner, which isn't too bad. Well, trying to get the inside line, which he is. It's a good bull. Probably still only one shot, but it's another bull in the head. Well, Johnny's going for a look. So, looks like it might be a similar effort, just trying getting underneath. Well, started it off pretty close. It's a big effort. Is it going to get just a whisker off it again? Well, it's going to be one shot to Team Charters after the first end of this triples game. Well, the opportunity here for Noble. Rafi's left that one a couple of yards out. He's not taking advantage. He's actually lost it. So yeah, more like it.
It's better this time. My first one was shit.
He manages to keep one on there, just hangs on at the back of the green. Well, a change of length has certainly caught them out so far. Only one bull within a couple of feet of the white. Well, so Skip's got to the head and it's going to be 3 charters so far. You'd expect Johnny Ross to get inside that though. Wasn't sure whether it was Last of the Summer Wine or Dad's Army, to be honest, Al. Well, Johnny, you're going to hang around? You're not. You're going to be a yard through, so this could be a huge bull coming up. The context of the match. He's only be 4 against. Or is he? Or is he? Could be like a comedy of errors. So moving that jack just means that it's only a pair now. But you'd expect Johnny to draw this off. And level things up going down the last. Certainly in the right road for it. Is he going to stop? The answer is no. Run through. So it's 2 shots, team charters. And that's going to be a 3-0 lead, playing the last. How important will this 2 points come back to bite Team Ross with an opportunity to close down to just 1 point behind Team Notman before they go and face them. But they like to try and overturn a 3-0 deficit. Certainly one way of doing it. Yeah, very good reply, but no ball. No. Down and in. A choker. So, just force Rafi into playing over the weight. It doesn't hang around. He's going to give an opportunity here. Oh, it's just held on. It's just held on. So, Noble looking for the same ball as his last. Try and get in for a pair. And he has, he's added to it. Yeah, two absolute crackers there. Noble turning back the gears. He's certainly giving his team a chance. The 4 shots they require to turn this around. Williams just overplayed his, so Billy can try and get this one in. You just never know. Does he get enough weight to get to it? Just needs to beat the front one. Well, Johnny thinks it's in for now, so it could be holding 3 shots. William doesn't like it. Still fleeing to it. Doesn't want to take his back one away. Well, lost it, so very interesting now. Probably holding 3. Gets this one in. They'll be holding a match lie. With just the skips to play. Well, the call is the emergency SOS is out. They're asking Danny just to hit it. So they don't like how it's lying. Mm, 3 in the measures, the call. Danny's playing through it. Oh, he's taking his own back one away. Did get a flick on the front though. So, did make a change. It's down to pair. But they've only got 1 ball on the carpet against Johnny's 4 on the carpet with 2 deliveries to come. Well, the boys quite like it. Could be, maybe he's aye, maybe he's not. Well, Danny's made a brave call saying that he's going to throw it, so looks like 3 against, playing his last ball. Changing that over onto the other hand. Has he give it enough time? And he just overplayed it. Now it's decision time for Johnny. Does he think he's holding 3 or is it just a pair? And with only one bull in the park, do they try and just wing that bull off in the hope that nothing else moves? Or is he going to just try and draw and touch the jack? Just, you can see enough of the jack just on the camera just now. Yep, he's certainly changing overhand. Well, it's on its way. Looks as if it's got enough for another shot. Oh, it's just died on him. So, 2 is going to be conceded. I'm assuming we're going to have a measure here to see whether they're going to get a peel out of it. So an important measure coming up. So it's only going to be 2 shots. So it's a win for Team Charters there in that triples game. Which means Johnny's going to trail Team Notman by 3 points when they face one another in the last match of the night. So certainly advantage Team Notman, having both beaten Team Charters, but they were more convincing in their wins, scoring 11 points out of the possible 14, and Johnny only won 8 points to 6 in that fixture. So for the time being, Charters overtakes Johnny again, but he has played all his fixtures for the evening. As you can see there, it's 11 points Notman, 9 points Charters, and 8 points Johnny Ross. So, first game that we'll bring you in the Ross versus Notman will be a singles game, and it will be Brian McAleese, aka Noble. He'll be up against John Orr in what's probably going to be a crucial couple of games at the start of this fixture. If Team Notman can pick off a couple of wins, then they'll certainly go a long way to looking like the next qualifiers for finals day, which will be a fortnight tonight, with only one qualifier to come next week. But I'm sure Team Ross will have other ideas. They'll be looking to get off to winning start. If they manage to win the first singles and pairs of the night, and they'll go in front. So it's fine margins for sure. We'll bring you all the action in a couple of minutes when the boys come back to the rink. They're just having a quick comfort break. So I'm back with these, just nipped off. It's a long night doing this yourself. So we're underway here in this singles game between Noble and John Orr. Good opening delivery by Noble, playing the short length, pulling the mat up the park. Yep, just slightly over that one. John being a lefty, playing his forehand. Is he going to hold up enough? Just going to flick away at the end. Got another decent bill in the head. So Noble, you'll just be looking for another bill in. Danger of your own bill being popped away. Get enough weight just to reach the side one. No. So as predicted, John's going big weight at this. And he's going to get the jack through to the bin. And he'll score one shot and take the first end. And he's into a 1-0 lead. John, you're asking who's in Pool 8, so next week we will see Paul Kane, Lennon Hamilton, Davy Blades and Jamie Lowe will be the last 4 teams competing to make finals night a fortnight tonight. So I will be back live probably on Tuesday night, which is tomorrow, and I'll probably try and bring you the live draw for the finals. So we'll have the 6 previous qualifiers plus tonight's qualifier all in the draw, along with Section 8 winner, just so that we can plan for the finals, as we'll be playing it in 2 sessions. For the quarter finals we'll be covering 1 full match on the stream, much like we're doing tonight, in terms of only showing you 1 fixture throughout on the streaming rink. So we'll try and do that on finals night as well. So we'll go live tomorrow just about 5:30 to do the draw. Hardlines Noble just clipped enough of the bill, which means you fell out, I think. Shot just against you. Are you there yet, John? Oh, you've just squeezed round it, so probably holding 2, possibly 3. Noble deciding to lift his hand at it. Is he going to hold, or is it away? Oh, he's lost that, so how many is it going to be? So it's going to be 2 shots. It'll be a 3-0 lead to John Orr halfway through this singles encounter. Both boys just dropping a bit short here. Feel a wee bit of tension. Important couple of games here to kick off. John makes a slight improvement, but still plenty of room there for Noble up over the top. Right on the big biting line, but I'm not so sure he's pushed through it just yet. Still one against. Not so good.
What's the shot, pal? Just so
You're one down.
one down the inside, Bill.
Yeah.
So confirmed it's the inside Billy Jones that's holding the shot just now. Noble's just going to try and draw this either side of the short ones. Good weight, should be good enough. A couple of feet all round. Weight looks better. Yeah, just needs to glide these. Well, that might be enough. Got a wee tap enough to make the shot. So he's giving himself a wee chance going down the last. Interesting to see what he does with the jack. 2 down playing the last, so
Just follow lines this time, buddy.
well, going T to T. He'll be looking for a fast start here. Try and put one inside a foot or two. Certainly on a decent enough track. I just don't think he's pushed it. Nope, just pulling up a big yard. John's followed the same, so the boy's sitting off the rink for a wee hour there. Certainly had an impact. Oh no, but if you adjusted the yards, you're good, you're all over the road. Yeah. Well, that's going to pull up as well. So, Noble, you put this one in, and you're going to be holding a match live with one bill to come. Fine margins. Well, he's fallen up. I suggest he's certainly up to it. Needs to just slow ever so slightly to be a meaningful counter. He was too keen to it, and he's lost it. So opportunity missed. However, John's still got to get within the yard to make sure he doesn't peel this game. That looks good enough. Yeah. So it wasn't the best quality game. It's going to finish with a 4-1 win for John Orr. 2 points for Team Notman. And we'll switch across. As you can see in the top left hand corner of the screen, the pairs match, and currently Johnny Ross and Billy Wilson are 1-0 up. However, probably 2 against Kieran Ward, holding 2 I think, with Johnny playing his last belt. It's just coming into your view now. Is he there? Oh. Well, it's going to be 2 shots to Kieran and Reese, so they're going to go 2-1 in front, playing the last. I think this is crucial that Johnny scores 2 shots. If Reese manages to hold on to this victory, it'll be 4 points to stretch the lead out to 7. Yep, so Kieran's dropped at a yard shot. Plenty of wee opportunity here. Get one in early. Both favouring to go on the ditch side. There's a massive swinging hand, but it does play it slightly heavier than the inside hand. Yep, that's just pulling up as well. Well, Johnny thinks he's a bit tighter, but has he got the required dig just to get past Kieran's front to it? Indeed he has. Yep, it's a conker. Well, Kieran's last one's on its way. Certainly made an adjustment on dig, but is it going to get back in time to the bull? It's a fair effort. Well, cries of similar line. Just coming into your view now. Is it going to make the trip? Oh, it's just fell in there, so might just give a wee bit of protection, but he's done his bit, holding the shot. Be looking for Johnny to repeat that as well. I really think it's important here they get the 2 shots. If Reese can manage to shut this head down, it'll be a commanding position. Well, is it going to get back to the shot? Oh, shot bill just fell down at the same time as well. Well, out the big road, just needs to make the trip. So, confirmed that Johnny's bill's just made it, so 2 against, deciding that he's going to change. Does have his own bull on the way in if he's just slightly under. He was on the right track just to lift his own up, but he's not pushed through it. But has it niggled itself through for... Oh. So now Johnny's chasing it. He's going off the other side. Don't think he's pushed it either. The problem is it's all Team Notman's on the front. So one delivery each to come. Currently standing at appeal, so it'll be 1 point each, which won't be disastrous, however, certainly put them in a commanding position. Reese thinks he's quick. I don't think he is quick. He needs to actually run. So he certainly knew, but that one was doing not. And an opportunity here for Johnny to try and rescue 2 points. 1 bill to come. Staying on the inside hand. Certainly looks further than his last. Tell he's not far away from this, you know. Yeah, that's good enough. It might just have kept them in the hunt here. That's going to be a 3-2 victory for Team Ross after the first round of mini fixtures. They'll still be trailing by 3 points. And it's going to be a pairs game that we'll focus on the streaming rink. It's going to be Reese Notman and John Orr. They're going to be facing Johnny Ross and Noble. So there we have it. You can see the gap is still 3 points at the top as we move on to the next round of fixtures. Rank 1 we've got Kieran Ward playing against Billy Wilson, a singles game, and here we have the pairs match, which will be 3 ends of 3 bowls. Again, if Johnny can win both these mini matches, he'll move in front. Or can he narrow the gap by picking up a 1 in a draw or 2 wins? Let's see what happens. Everyone's in position, we're ready to go. Reese leading off. Yep, fair starter. Oh, Noble's just left it. Perfect line. Big yard. Wee chance here for Reese to get in tight. So, have you adjusted just a yard? I think he's just over. brace doesn't look bad at all. Yep, that's the winner. Pretty decent. So, big important couple of balls here for Johnny, couple against. Playing it on the backhand. Just trying to rest off Reese's shot bill. It's an effort, I think he's just slightly over. Probably won't mind the weight if he just nips at a blade.
2.5 feet.
John playing the other side. Just looking for 2 feet on his last delivery. He'll not be far. Looks pretty decent. Looks pretty decent, yeah. Well, Johnny, just need a correction. If you've dropped any of the weight, you'll get a swing at the end. Here it comes. Is it enough? Certainly helps the situation from 3 to 1. Yeah, it's forced John to change over. Look to just get an inside piece of Johnny's last bill. Well, Johnny just be looking just to touch his own bill down, slides underneath it. He draws a winner. Johnny, I don't think you're reaching, are you? Certainly made a wee fine adjustment on the track, but it's going to be one shot. To Notman and Orr after the first end of this match. So just pulled the mat up ever so slightly this side. Yep, so he's going just about a 25-26 metre length. Can tell you just over in the singles as well. It's currently 2-2 between Billy Wilson and Kieran Ward after 2 ends. Standard over there has been pretty decent. Well, Noble all over the track, you just left it ever so slightly. Noble, just need to beat your own. Certainly get a wee message on it. You need to grip of the back bill, I think. Need a grip of it to keep yourself in.
You've lost one just now. You beat the last ball, you're in for another one. Beat your own there, you two. Oh, that's quick.
Reese has said out the hand that it's quick. He's been wrong before though. Well, he was right, but he's going to get away with it. Can you adjust just that yard? He just dropped it. So Reese holding a pair as we change over. John just missed his first delivery, just overplayed it. Maybe opportunity for Johnny just to try and get in for the winner. And he's also played through it, just running past. Yes, looks like number one coming in. That is that. Don Johnny sticking with the forehand as Noble's bowling away coming in. So you get enough weight to push through it. Well, John moves over now, just holding one shot. Reese has said anything on top of his own bull. Just not the weight to carry it. Well, Johnny's made up his mind. I think he's just going to try and filter in the gap just underneath John's last bull. Well, just depends how much weight he's got on this. It will move now. Tell you what an effort this is. What a build that is, Johnny, up against it. It's made a 2, and that changes the full complex of the match. This team Notman have indicated they're going to play their power play going down the last. In this match, just going to keep it on this camera here. Just Billy's trying to go for movement to. Oh, and he's just actually went through and turned his own away. That was important. It was 3-2 down playing the last. And he was trying to turn the jack down into the ditch to make the win. However, it's Kieran that will score the 2 points for Team Notman there. So it's now crucial that Johnny holds on to this 2-1 lead. As I said, Notman is playing the power play, so they only need one, which will be 1 net 2, and it all of a sudden means that they won't be able to be caught should they get the victory here. So crucial. End coming up. Johnny's told Noble to switch over onto the other side. And just like that, he's played one. Yeah, probably best bill of the match for him so far. It was a good road, but Reese, he thinks he's just left it. So, Noble can just slip over that last bill of Reese's, it'll be good. He's asking Johnny to get the chalk out. He likes it. And he wasn't far wrong. It's a good ball. No, you miss that track there, it's very unforgiving. So, I think Johnny just has to split the jack here, just get to the other side of it, just in danger of his own two bills going out. See, John just needs one shot to score 1 net 2, so still a very precarious position. But you're probably just looking to get a foot beyond the jack to try and give him a bit of security on the head to make sure that all 3 balls can't go out. Well, sticking with the forehand, can go as far out as he wants. At that length it will come back all. Is he going to get past the fronts? He is. Oh, that's very, very hard to beat now. That's a great bull. Might just be the one that keeps them alive here. Give them a chance. Well, John says he's going to run at it, try and split it out and he's still a shot at it. Well, Johnny's called it, he's going to try and block this. You'd be right in what you're saying, John. The view's been blocked most of the night, whether it was Rafi or Noble. If anything, I think that's a guide for John. Johnny's no clue what Noble's saying and Noble's no clue what Johnny's saying, so he's going up for a look. Noble's saying that it's impossible for them to lose the shot unless he wings off one of the short ones. Johnny doesn't want to put a back ball in case the jack rebounds off of that, so I think you just don't bother playing it, Johnny. I think the obvious thing would be to get to this blue bull on the spot to the left of the screen, and then you've covered all bases. Well, that's living with us. So as you can see at the back, Johnny's Mill's hanging on. Still have the spot, Team Notman over on the left hand side. Just there. I don't see any which way that they can get it without Johnny's Mill, which is a choker, going through with it. I would try something crazy and just try and draw underneath Reese's blue bull. You only need the one shot, so I would try and draw it. I think the shot's a draw, but he's looking for as many ways as possible to try and hit it. Setting up in his forehand. That's a big strike. It's not going to get back. So Johnny survives that one. They will win. So it keeps them in the hunt. It's still going to be 3 points the difference. So it means that Johnny's in the situation where they've got to win all 3 remaining matches. So we have a pairs game that we'll show you. It'll be Kieran Ward and John Orr against Billy Wilson and Noble. And Rhys Notman will face Johnny Ross on rink 1 in a singles game. And the situation is quite clear. Team Ross need to win both games to have a chance. So at 3 ends, 3 bulls in this pairs game. I'll try and keep you abreast with what's happening between Johnny and Rhys on rink 1. It's all very tight still. Just briefly, as you can see, 3 points is the difference at the top. Shots very much in favour of Team Notman though. So simple solution for Team Ross: win every game and they'll overtake Team Notman to secure their place in the finals. Any sort of a victory for Team Notman and they will qualify.
Or you can play there. Must look good there.
Can't even see the jack. I put my eye.
That's there.
See the shot bill, how far's that away, pal?
Eh?
The shot bill, how far's that away?
Your bill, 4 feet.
No, the shot bill.
That.
4-1 there.
Okay.
So, sticking with this backhand side, just trying to creep over the front stuff. Slightly further. And just over adjusted, but not far, just big yard. Kieran, you've not improved on your first two deliveries. Oh, still a wee chance.
You're 2.5 feet through.
Now if you split the difference in your two deliveries, you don't look too bad. Going to pull enough? No, just running through again. John's decided he's going to try and play the shot that Billy had Noble playing. Yeah.
Fancy foul.
Try one there, yeah.
Aye, just the same as John's bill would be the shot.
Well,
Listen, you want to be attacking road here.
depends what he's going to get. You're going to get a piece of the jack. Oh, big effort. Wee bit of discussion what they wanted. He just wants a wee bit of cover just beyond his bills on the top side.
Well, it's up to you, pal. Whatever you fancy. You've got 6 feet heavy. Totally whatever you fancy.
Well, Billy's lining up, play the same hand. Certainly higher line. Is he going to get back? Well, Noble's quite happy. It's in for second. And John's sticking on the other side.
You get a shot. 100%, you hit your bill. Turn that, you get 2, that and down, you get a shot.
Well, it's on its way. Definitely the better track.
Definitely a better road.
A big effort here. Any rest than that. Great effort, just out.
Just the one, pal.
So, by one shot. Ward and over. Kieran played pretty well off this backhand going towards the scoreboard end. Another decent opener. Just about 18 inches past. Noble's decided to follow him down the same path. Oh, good weight. Good reply.
Up a foot, mate. You'll beat that and nail it.
Well,
Last time you held that line a long way.
needs to just hold on just the way, I think.
Still get the same weight, so I'll be the tight side, pal. The blade, mate, weight's deadly.
Yep, just missed the track as well. Weight was pretty decent. Small adjustment for both with the last deliveries, they'll not be far away.
Same weight, I like the line. Ease. Yeah, well, go back in. Just a wee bit of grass, pal.
He's just overplayed it, so wee chance here for Noble to get in tight. Can tell you in the singles after 2 ends, Johnny Ross leads by 2 shots to 1. You're all over the track again, Noble. Going to get back to your own. Well, can't do more than that at the moment. Holding the pair. Well, all still very tight and to be playing for. Say Johnny currently leading 2-1 with 2 ends to play in the singles. And only 1-0 here to Team Notman with the skips to play. John doesn't look too bad here with his opening delivery. Just needs a grip of something. Yeah. So Billy's decided to play the other side. Rest of the last bill, are we touching the white down the corner? Is he giving it time though? Yeah. Rod was probably very, very good at it. He just never gave it the time.
It felt similar. Foot. There you go, pal. You're one down, mate. Touch the jack. Just throw it around the street.
Oh Billy, you're certainly thinner. What are you going to get?
Listen, I'm not going to have it. That's good weight. Yep, good weight with one down.
Johnny Ross picked up a pair. He's now 4-1 up. It's looking ever so more likely that it'll be 2 points to Team Ross over there. So a big bill coming here, I think. Oh, John's in for a honey. Yeah. Well, it's on its way, Billy. Looks about your best effort yet. What you going to get? Very close. Are you getting it right through the gap? He's made a pair out of that. A massive, massive bull. So he's going to be 2-1 up, playing the last. What a bill that was. I'll tell you, as things stand, we could be looking at a triples match to decide who qualifies. So, Nomo's decided that playing a bare minimum jack. Is he going to be aggressive to try and put this into the pail? So currently Johnny's 4-1 up, playing the last end, so Reese can only get a peel over there. Yep, he's trying to kill this.
That's actually no far away, by the way.
He's very, very close.
Oh, I've got it.
He's played it, it's into the drink, however, there is a gap. So, the jack is the yellow disc, as you can see, just inside the peg marker. Noble's bull's just about the number 2 marker, so there's still a good metre or so difference, but I'll tell you, Noble, you're not a bad effort, just shy. Johnny did hang on, he ended up scoring another 2, so he's 6-1 victor. So that was 2 points. So the situation's pretty clear. If Wilson and Noble can hold on. But what an effort this is. Kieran Ward right on the edge of the drink. It's a super bull.
Forehand, pal. How far's it short of ditch? So it's probably worth just trying to...
I think he's just trying to play over, just try and turn that bull into it. Turn it away. Just too keen to it. Well, tell you something, Kieran. 2 awesome efforts, you just fell in. Well, Billy, you're going to have to try and move that bull a couple of inches to draw it off.
Johnny says that feels as good, mate, so I'll probably just try to draw. Come on, son.
Well, it's not far away. You got the running just to turn that in. What an absolute corker. Billy Wilson turned the bull into the ditch and holds the shot. Hey John, what have you got in response? Tell you, what an effort this is. Is it going to stay on the part? It sure is. He's drawn to within 3 inches of the ditch.
Johnny says that feels is good, so...
Well, Billy, what an effort. You're going to get down and turn it away? He has. Incredible stuff. Here, all the drama. Both teams know what's at stake. John slightly down a thinner line. Is he going to hold up to the bull and just rest off? He is indeed.
That's a shot, pal. So it's much the same, mate.
What an end of bills these two are delivering here. Every bill has changed.
Well, it's only what? I don't know, John. Aye, so.
The last thing you want to do is keep your rain away kind of thing, but
Well, we're trying to do the maths.
no, it's fine, mate, because
And the equation's simple now. But John O's got one bill. If he manages to draw the shot here and hang on to the edge, they'll win the 2 points that's necessary. If they don't, it'll be appeals, and there's a chance that they could be playing the triples. So here we go. It's effectively a bill to qualify. And I'll tell you, John, you're not far away. What an effort this is. Is it going to hang on? Oh, it just never made it. So that's going to be a 2-2 draw, which means that it is the 3-1, which means that the triples is a live game and it could come down to shots. However, let's see what the scoreboard's doing. As things change over now. Okay, I'm listening to my trusted assistant over at the scoreboards. He's telling me here is how the table lies. It is a shootout to see who qualifies. It's currently 1 point in it, due to Johnny getting the victory and appeals. The gap is only 1 point at the top. So we have a live match to see who qualifies. It is a 3-end shootout. Triples, 2 bowls, and the winner takes all. A draw will do Team Notman. But if Johnny Ross's team manage to squeeze a victory, they will come out on top, having trailed most of the night. They can do it in the last match. So exciting stuff. One game to see who qualifies for finals night. And we're ready to rock and roll. Kieran Ward's going to lead off for Team Notman. So Noble leading off against Kieran Ward. Winner takes all triples game.
I thought I was good, so I'm sure.
And he's left that a couple of yards short, so advantage Kieran. Looking to add Couple of feet on his last delivery. Road looks a bit right. Yeah. Great adjustment on his last. Almost sticking with the backhand. He's giving it a running commentary saying it's better. I think he's just trying to give them a bit of plate, as Johnny likes to refer to it. He's playing the backhand as well. He'll just be trying to get a wee bit of cover on that jack. It's not bad, he just needs to reach a touch. Yep, that's going to narrow it down a wee bit. Very good bowl. Probably forces Billy onto the other side. Try and draw it off under Kieran's short one. Track doesn't look too bad. How's your weight? Did he get up past it? Oh, just fell out the other side of Reese's last bull. Well, it's another one in the mix. But Billy's still playing the forehand, just trying to draw this off. Been looking for a blade on his last, really. I think his weight would have made the trip. Well, how's your weight? You're a big effort. I'll tell you. It's very unfortunate just to go through that gap. So skips to plate. Currently Notman holds a couple of shots. John staying on his backhand. Trying to get in there tight first. Try and shut it down. He didn't want it that far back. He did. Yeah, he's left Johnny a bit of room. So Johnny's playing his forehand as well. Now then, do the boys like it? He's got enough. If he just hangs in, well, he's turned that over. You get a wee thin snick off the front bull, and he's sitting an inch gap off it. So John will just be trying to follow that down. Any contact in the short bull. Does he get enough weight? No, just down. So how brave are they going to be now? Johnny's going to switch over, try and chapmally the green bull, make 3 shots, or is he just surely going to try and draw it off? Well, all in good weight. It's a big effort, you know. He's a big effort. What a 2 bulls that is by JR. He's turned that head around from 3 down to 2 up. And now, is he the favourite to go through now as they lead 2-0 after the first end? What are they going to do with this jack length? Okay, I've decided it's T to T. It was a good road, he's just left it. A wee chance for Kieran to get in first this end. Kieran's come up with all the answers. Great starter. Just what was required. Well, Noble's told him it's further. But hoping that he gets all the way to it, because he's all over the track. What a bull. They're pulling out all the shots here. Under the cosh. There, Kieran, all you need is a foot of running, and you hold just to the short bull. Certainly got the pace. Yeah, just too cheery to it. Is it going to live with us at the back of the rink? It's just held on. You can see the bull's just held on at the back under the number 2 peg. Well, Billy sticking to the backhand. Just probably trying to get one in tight again. It's not a bad bull, just slightly past. Well, Reese, all the play here, just to champ line Noble's bull away and make it very difficult. Well, you give it enough time. It's just been sucked into play. Too much weight at it. Billy says it was heavy out his hand. Well, a wee discussion whether they just change it to play Kieran's bull onto the short bull, but he's thinned things up here. Not far away. He's not far away. What's he going to get? Oh, he's very unlucky. Very unlucky. He's just got a nip of his own bull first. Weighing up the options now, Johnny. What does he do? try and just cover that track. Foot in front on the backhand side, stop any sort of a movement on the jack or the bull. Obviously try and play top side and cover the track of it. Well, on the backhand side. Certainly sharp. Well, stops the drive off the other side, but John suggested that he might just go down the weight here. Try and give himself another bull in the head just to maybe then pop the bull away if he gives himself something jack high. He doesn't like it, he's not there. So Johnny's now at the stage now he wants to add one. Make it difficult for John and Co going down the last end even. Tell you Johnny, you're not far away here. Oh, he's played a honey. It's now just a dead draw. One bill to come, couple down. You had a yard on your last. Certainly further. Track looks decent. Got to be an effort when you come now. Will it come now? Oh, he's just over. Fair effort. It's 2 shots. So oh, now they're talking it might be 3. So it's going to be crucial. Measuring for 3. But it's going to be an uphill task no matter what for Team Notman. And from the brink throughout this fixture, Johnny Ross's team's been trailing by 3 points throughout. They managed to get a draw and a win in the last singles and pairs, and it put them only 1 behind, which means any victory here will mean they will overtake Team Notman and qualify for the finals in a fortnight's time. 2 out, measuring for 3. Nowhere near it. It is only the 2, so it's a 4-0 lead going down the last. Will Noble be brave enough to suggest going pulling the mat up and on the tee to bin it? No, he's not been brave enough this time. So if Notman scores 4, they will qualify. If not, Johnny Ross will qualify. Well, it's a yard all round, so still a wee chance here. Kieran's played well in this direction off this hand throughout the night. He's all over the road if he reaches. Oh, he's just been sucked in as well. A lot of balls been played. Can't be throwing too many more of them with 4 shots required. Noble liked it, he shouted it's better. Played a good one, but can still be beaten. Well, he added. You look better. Just need a wee piece. Yeah. Fair adjustment. So Billy will want to get in tight here. Playing off the forehand side as well. Just to miss the one on the front, and he's pretty decent. Oh, he's just not pushed through it. Well, Reese, you're going to have to add a couple here to give John a chance. Certainly out the nice track. Have you got the weight? Just needs to reach. Needs to reach a touch. Yep. That's in for now. So crucial that Billy finds that yard now. Gives Johnny a chance. Oh, I'm not sure he's going to... Is he going to hold enough to it? He is, you know. What a bill that is. Wow, we completely different line to Reese, but...
On a narrower line, mate, kind of eared the weight, you're looking to lift them across. If you are high, you get a chance of breaking off your own in.
Well, they're having to try and move things around here. He's missed the track. So, equation just got even more tougher. Find it difficult how they can manage to make 4 out of that. John will be looking to add another one into the mix as well, to put further pressure on John. Don't think he's kind of pushed through it. So John's just looking to slip past Kieran's front bill, kind of about 4 feet out, just to try and manoeuvre the short bull off centre line. If he can manage to pair it up with a sort of a maroon bull, then he might give themselves a chance, but definitely needs to be over the top. Nothing for tight. Has he got the required weight just to hold past the front ones? Difficult shot to play. Oh, and they've added another one into the mix, so it's going to be very, very difficult now. It's looking ever increasingly likely. Team Ross have come back from the brink here when the odds were against them to secure a place in the finals. It shows you how quickly it can all turn around.
easy to beat those two bulls.
Aye, big team just throwing it backhand and beat Scooter. Is that what Billy's saying? Billy's spot on what you're saying there.
I don't like my crew.
Well, they're trying to cover down here in the bottom corner, just in case, but I think it's barring a miracle here. I cannot see for the life of me how 4 shots can be made out of this.
No, you're fine. I'm doing. Well, you never know.
Well, I think it's all proverbial hit and hope. Trying to make the gap between the black and the blue to try and split those two and then maybe run onto the white and follow through onto the other bull. It's miracle stuff. However, you got to give it a chance. We've seen funnier things happen in this sport, that's for sure. Very simple. When the dust settles, they need to be holding 4 shots, or Team Johnny Ross have secured their place in finals night. Well, it's on its way, making target with something, but it's not going to be good enough. That will mean it's victory for Team Johnny Ross. They were behind for most of the evening against the boys from East Kilbride, but they managed to win 2 out of the last 3 games and appeal. That means that they'll qualify for finals night in a fortnight's time, with only 1 qualifier to go next Monday night. 4 teams in action will be Paul Kane, Lennon Hamilton, Jamie Lowe and Davy Blades. So thanks for joining me tonight. We'll do it all over again next Monday. Until then, good night.